I'm making this very short video because I don't know what's wrong. The weather is so cold and I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays. I think the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Singapore has really done really bad things, and they not only do they refuse to repatriate me, they I think gave the asylum service some notifications. Hi, how are you? I'm just recording. Thank you. and I went for my first interview, for the asylum seekers interview, which is the most important one. Now, for no apparent reason, the staff was so irascible. She was so angry for no apparent reason. I had one mask on, and she said, "You're supposed to wear 2 masks. Don't come near me." And the chair was already fixed chair. It was like 2 meters from her desk, and her desk had a window shield. And yet she says, don't sit in front of me. Go sit at the end of the room, the corner there. And during the end of the corner, there's a window there. And it was open, and the window had this winter wind breeze coming in. It was so cold, and I'm really freezing. So I told her I'd like to close the window. She shouted at me, "Don't you close the window." I mean, wow, was that really necessary? And I did my best. I mean, I was hoping for, standing outside, queuing up for 1.5 hours to go in and then just to go for the interview. I really wanted to go smoothly. And she was so mean, she was so demeaning. And, to all those big Pakistanis guys and all those like Afghanistan, they are so afraid of them. They're like so polite to them and so nice. And they don't care. They don't even speak English to them. And they just ignore them. But yet they like, "Oh, how are you?" and things like that. But to me, I'm being polite to them. I'm being nice to them. I say, "Hi, Kalamera. Good morning. How are you?" Thank you. And yet they were so rude to me. I can't figure I cannot fathom for the life of me, what would they do that? And then subsequently, oh God, these weird people are all around me. She want to walk right into me, and I don't know what to do. So she asked me a lot of rhetorical personal questions, and those are totally unrelated to why I'm here in Greece. And she asked me like, "Why are you not married? I mean, you have a son." I said, "Well, it was a one-night thing. We both were drunk and he came." I tried to cut it short. She wanted me to elaborate further, and I have no wish. It's got nothing to do. It's totally unrelated to what's happening to me right now. Now, the funny thing is, when it comes to the most important, essential question of why are you here, she didn't want to listen. I told her until the stage when I went to the airport in Albania, and how they wanted my stuff and wanted me to pay 250 euros and things like that. She didn't want to hear. She just said, okay. She wanted to wrap it up. She says like, "Okay, so you're afraid of Albania, the airport there, and so you run to Greece." I said, "No, that's not the case." She just wanted me to answer yes or no. And I said there's more to it. There's still the part where they brought me to the police station, they arrested me, they wrenched my arm, they hit my head against the wall and things like that, and they dragged me across the floor. And she didn't want to have any of that. She said to me, "Albania is one of the safest countries in Europe." I mean, Albania is one of the safest countries, and why the Albanians running in flocks? I don't know what's the word for it. But anyway, it was very disturbing. And then finally, I tried to elaborate further. She says she ends the interview. She says, okay, she halted the interview 3 times. For no reason, she just stopped there. And then she had a supervisor threaten to void my asylum card. So that was just it. She said cancelled, gone. So she marched off into the office. And I waited for her and she was nowhere to be seen. And I thought, okay, so she really cancelled it. I decided to go off before they get security to come and come and forfeit my asylum cards and cancel it. So I decided to go off. So this is just about it. It's extremely disturbing, the kind of attitude people have right now. And I do not know whether this was all planned or made up by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but I know what they are trying to do. They're trying to get me back to Albania again, and I'd rather die than to do that. So I want you guys to know that this is the unscrupulous things people are doing. They have no mercy. They have no humanity in them. They don't know the pain of one person, and they do not know how a person is suffering and going through. They think that, going back to Albania is just it. It's not going to be just it. They're going to dump you inside. They're going to be incarcerated. They're going to punch you. They're going to beat you. They're going to torture you. They're going to put things in your drinks. And he put a white powder in my drinks. And I don't know. That was just it. Take care. Bye-bye.